Hi Jack, how are you doing? So for your CBA, what you must do is you must pick an object in the house and you must try and relate this object to technical graphics, to the topics that you've done in technical graphics. So what it's called is, the title is Geometry in the World Around Us. And what they mean by that is, geometry would be the topics that you've done. And the world around us is what you can see. So I'll give you an example of something that you could pick. So if you walked around your kitchen and you picked up a carton, a milk carton, so you could relate these different shapes on the milk carton. So it could be 2D shapes, it could be rectangles for the side of it, there could be triangles on the top of it. This would link into your polygons as well. So for this, to start off, the research that you're actually doing research by walking around your house. That would be called primary research. So you take pictures of, if you're doing a milk carton, the cartons in the fridge, different shapes and sizes. Primary is what you do yourself. Secondary would be the internet and books. And you'd have to have both of them in this project and show how you got both of them. So you take pictures of what's around your house, you get pictures on the internet or books, and you'd state which was which is your primary and which is your secondary. You're trying to tie in as many topics to technical graphics as possible from the object that you picked. So if you picked a milk carton, you could draw an orthographic of it, like your tree views, elevation plan in elevation. You could draw this in, sketch this as well and show it in 3D, in oblique, isometric or perspective. You could see if there maybe is an ellipse or a parabola in a logo, which is a part of it. Or if not, you could design a logo which has got something on it, or a tangent. And angles, is there angles on it, on the side of it, on the top of it. So I'm going to give you an example of a sample one from the department, which is here. This is one on, so this person has picked cartons. And what he's done here is, he has drawn, it opened out. This is like a conflict box which is opened out, which we call development. He has shown the different shapes. He's drawn it in 3D. He's drawn it in 2D over here. He has sketched it. He has said that our different packaging could be a triangular block, which is called a triangular prism. An ice cream tub could be like a cylinder. And he's related all these back. He's also started with, he said, I looked in the fridge, I went to the supermarket. This is primary. Secondary is he went online and he Googled images, and I looked in the supermarket catalogue. So these are primary and secondary, and you're trying to relate it all to it. So that would be food packaging, which was what that person picked. You could do one on, some people picking sport. So sport could be, a ball would be a sphere, in 2D to be a circle. A goal post would have different angles, perpendicular angles on it. A bag opened out could be a cylinder, which is a development. So you're trying to bring as many parts into it as you possibly can, Jack. So what I would like you to do this week is have a look around the house, see what you're going to do. Pick an item or a group of items, and make sure they're in the same category. So if it's a carton, you'd pick a few different cartons. If it was a sports item, you'd pick a few different sports items. You wouldn't have like a tennis ball and a carton together. It must be the same category. And from that then, you'd start with your primary research, take pictures of it, get pictures from the internet, say which are which. You can do this on whichever medium you want. So you can do it on a sheet like this, an A3 sheet. You can do it on PowerPoint as well, or you could do it on blog, depending on whatever you want. So start with taking pictures, start relating them back to different topics in tech graphics. So the topics were on this picture here. So where are the 2D shapes, where are the 3D shapes? Start sketching it out, and we can develop it then after that when we come back.